Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue, on Tuesday evening, which is day 4 of isolation for Baby Blue and I. Just to give you a small update, we are doing well. Baby Blue seems to have made almost a complete recovery. She has been running around, jumping on the furniture, climbing in places she shouldn't be climbing, and singing away. And she's worn about 5 different dress-up dresses today. So she's really herself again, which as a mum is just so wonderful. And when you've been feeling quite down and quite ill, just to see that has just really made all the difference for me. However, I'm not out of the woods. I've had quite a fluctuating temperature today. It's sort of been going from normal right up to the 38s. So paracetamol, it seems to work, and I can always tell now when my temperature's getting too high because I get so hot and I go really dizzy and I get a headache. So as soon as I feel like that, I take my temperature, take a paracetamol, and it's all good. It's all good. I mean, we're isolated now for 14 days. Now they've changed the rules, so it's not like I haven't got plenty of time to recover from it. So I deal with it as it comes, and it's one of those things, you can't control what's going on. It's beyond all of us. So deal with what you can control. And for me right now, that is my flat and my daughter. So this podcast tonight is in no way going to be talking about everything that's going on. Because do you know what? We all know what's going on. We all know that it's absolute rubbish. We all know how badly it's affecting everyone. So I'm not going to talk about it because there's too much of that. It's literally post after post after post on social media today. And it's bringing everyone down. And what we all need right now is some positive reinforcement. And we need to remember kindness. We need to remember the importance of helping other people. And we really need to just remember how to look after ourselves, as well as our loved ones, obviously. But looking after ourselves, our self-care in times like this is so important. It isn't selfish, it's important. It's as important as getting your eyes checked or as going to the doctor when you're sick. Your mental health is part of who you are. So look after it. And taking time out is all part of that. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Something that Baby Blue and I have done today is a yoga class. Now, when I found out we were going to be isolated for 14 days, I suddenly thought, oh my goodness, we are going to be sat here, not walking anywhere because we walk everywhere because I don't drive. We're going to get no exercise at all. And that's all well and good for Baby Blue. She could probably recover from that. But I think if I were to do that, I'd get lazy and I'd get lethargic and I would start to really feel it in my mental health, because your physical and your mental health are so well connected, aren't they? So I had a look to see if there were any sort of online fitness streaming. And a friend of mine who's a dance instructor, because all her classes are being cancelled, she's looking into doing online streaming. So I'm hoping I can have a dance class to do, and I'm so excited about this because that will continue even after all this madness, and it means I can dance again. I'm so excited. I mean, just the thought of that is bringing me joy. And what I found for Baby Blue was a recommendation by my friend a couple of weeks ago, which I'd forgotten about. And over on YouTube there's a lady who does yoga for children, and it's called Cosmic Yoga, and she basically gets stories. So Disney movies, there's I saw one for Sleeping Beauty. We did a Trolls one today, the Trolls movie. There's a Frozen one. There's everything. And the best thing about it is the whole class is done over a narrative. So she's telling a story as she does it, and you're joining in. I don't know if you've ever seen the CBeebies show Tree Food Tom, and he gets the kids to join in. It's that sort of thing. So there's a bit where Princess Poppy was travelling. Every time she travelled, we had to pretend we were on like this skateboard, and you did this yoga pose, and then you'd wiggle a bit. So it was like you were riding the skateboard, and then you'd have to reach up to the heavens, and then you'd be shooting out magic out of your hands. And Baby Blue loved it, and the thing she loved even more was the fact I was joining in, and it's something we could do together. And being a complete novice to yoga, I found it quite tricky. I'm not going to lie to you. There were some poses she got into, and I'm like, how is your body doing that? I mean, Baby Blue could do it because she's a child and they're so flexible. I was just like, I'm a flexible person, but I can't do that. And I ache. I really ache after it. So I feel like I've had a proper workout. I mean, if you've done yoga loads, or you do Pilates or something, or you are a regular gym goer, let's say, you probably wouldn't get as much out of it as I did, but I loved it. And I mean, the best thing is, it is something we can do together. And if you are in isolation with children, I really recommend it. So it's Cosmic Yoga. It's over on YouTube. I put a link to her Instagram page on my most recent Instagram post. So please go click on it and find out who she is and where she is, because it's so much fun. And I think a lot of schools use her in their classes, because so far every parent I've spoken to have gone, oh yeah, we love her, we think she's brilliant. And honestly, because it's on YouTube, these classes are completely free, so win-win. And so we're going to be doing that every single day, because starting your day well is really good for your sort of energy and motivation, isn't it? So, God, I sound like a fitness coach. I'm so sorry. But so, hearty breakfast. We're eating lots of fruit at the moment. That's pretty much what she has. She has toast and fruit for breakfast. Lots of water. She's got a bottle, and I tell her she has to drink the whole bottle by the end of the day. Then we do some yoga. And then she's been helping me with housework. Today she helped me sort of tidy the front room up, and then she helped me do some sweeping in the kitchen, and she's helped me put the washing away. And so every day she's doing a little bit of housework as well, and I'm sort of scheduling it in for her. So it's like, this is what you can do while I do the bigger stuff. And she's loving being home, and we're getting a lot of quality time together. And these are all the positives you've got to look for in this situation. Yes, we're stuck inside. No, we cannot go out, and food is starting to slowly run out. But I have done an online delivery ready for Tesco's to deliver next week. So that will be, it's Wednesday tomorrow, so it'll be the following Wednesday. So I've got 8 days to cover, and I'm not sure I've got enough food to cover, but it might be a case of I call upon one of the people that have offered to help, because there are loads of people have offered to help. I've even offered to help once we're out of this mess. So find somebody that can help you, because honestly, there are so many kind people in this world, and they will help you. And if nobody's actually physically said to you, I will go and get something, pop something on Facebook, pop something on Instagram, see if anybody is available to pick you up some bread, some eggs, whatever. And you can just keep going, because it's what the world needs. Also, if you are going to, if you're thinking about going into isolation because maybe you're a vulnerable person, or you've got health conditions, whatever the reason, I would advise you to put your online shop in sooner rather than later, because some of the supermarkets just don't have the slots anymore. So that's a little tip for you. But don't panic about it either, because someone will help you. There will be help available. I promise. You just have to have faith. So we've been doing yoga, and we've been focusing on the housework. Another really good positive thing is it's really making me focus on my flat. And just sort of like, I'm sitting here going, oh, I could do that and I could do that. And it's quite freeing in a way, because I think by the end of this, my flat is going to be really homely because I've spent so much time here. And I'm finding I'm appreciating the small things again, which that in itself is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I love the fact that I've got a lot of houseplants. I recently got one on Friday. It's a beautiful one. It's called Chain of Hearts or something like that, and it's the leaves are heart shaped and it sort of cascades down, and I've wanted it for ages, and I got it on the anniversary of us sort of officially moving in here and becoming a 2-person family. And so I've got 2 little house plants now. I've got a dragon called Schmaug, and I've got my little heart one, which I haven't named yet. So if you want to give me a suggestion of a name for a plant that's got heart shapes, I did think of Valentine or something like that, but I've already got a duck called Valentine. I know I sound crazy, but it keeps me happy. And this is the sort of thing I'm talking about. It really is the smaller things. And there's lots of little jobs that I keep thinking, oh, I could do that now. Like I've got photo frames that I need to fill. So it's a case of going online to Boots, getting the photos off my phone onto there, get them sent to the door, and I can finally get those photo frames up because my walls are bare. And it's just going to look so lovely in here. And I know it's unimportant in comparison to everything else, but sometimes something that's out of your control, you just have to let it run in the background. Let it become background noise and sort of focus on it in and out. So dip in and out of it. Keep yourself informed, but don't let it consume you. And focusing on those little small things that may not seem that important right now can really keep you sane. Really 100% keep you sane. The other thing I will say is something I said in one of my podcasts the other day. Watch something first thing in the morning that makes you laugh, because it snaps you out of the doldrums so well. It's what we all need. It's just that snap to make us just belly laugh. I've just watched Bake Off, and there's a Celebrity Bake Off on at the moment. And there was a bit where I don't know who she is. She's a Geordie person, I think. She's a reality TV star, and I don't really watch that. But she was whisking something in one of their little KitchenAids, and she put a tea towel over it to sort of stop it from splattering out. But the tea towel gets caught in the whisk, and it just went straight in the bowl. I have not laughed so loud in a while. It was hilarious. And that's the sort of thing I needed tonight. And I've seen, I saw this post and it said, if we've got to self-isolate for 14 days, let's all put our Christmas trees up. Because over Christmas, you have 14 days of cooking roasts, just binging TV and Netflix, and just gorging on food that you bought in weeks ago. And it's so true, isn't it? And I just said, I'm so tempted to put my Christmas tree up now, because baby Blue would love it to have the Christmas tree back up. But treat it like Christmas. And that's, although you don't really need to do that. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but it's the attitude towards it. If we think of it as something positive, we try and find the benefits of it and try and let them outweigh the other things. I know there's so many serious things like businesses and money and all those sorts of worries, but they are things that you handle day by day. They are things that you handle as the issues arise. And your daily routine, you just have to find the smaller things to keep you going, to keep you smiling, to keep you sane, for your family, for yourself. And like I said at the beginning of the podcast, look after you. Your family, look after them, because that's sort of second nature to us, especially as parents and daughters and sons and everything. But look after yourself. Every single day, schedule in, this is what I'm doing, schedule in an hour where you just go away from everything. Sit down with a cup of coffee, a book, a YouTube video, jump in the shower, jump in the bubble bath. Just get an hour where you can go, la, 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 I'm on my own. Because I need that. And if she's being noisy or being a bit disruptive, I say to her, look, mummy's going to have some me time now. I'm here if you need me, but you're set up. And I set her up with some arts and crafts and some toys. And I put something on TV that she wants to watch. And usually she's pretty good. She'll only come in once or twice. I put headphones in, listen to a podcast, something like that. And it's wonderful, but it's necessary because it's keeping me sane, keeping me relaxed and keeping me happy, which is what we all need. Anyway, it's the end of the podcast now. I want to give a shout out to Andy's Boutique UK because she has just made me the most beautiful garments and I cannot wait to get them through the post. It's something I'm really looking forward to. But with that in mind, please make sure you're still using local small businesses to shop because they really need your support right now. But pop on over to Andy because her stuff is awesome. Anyway, take care of yourself. I will see you all tomorrow for another podcast. Don't panic. Stay safe. Bye.